Hey guys, this is Mike here. This is a live pending trade I have on the USD Turkish Lira. We had just a massive move down today. Just huge move. This pair has been trending for what seems like forever. And then we just had this absolute massive change here. There's really nothing here. There's no confluence. There's not anything to judge this by. So this is a pure momentum play. Again, we formed a bearish outside bar, or I prefer to look at this as a 2-day pin bar. So the 2-day pin bar would look like this, with these two bars being the left eye being right over here. So we'll just mark that so you guys can see that. That would be the left eye. And again, I'm doing that in terms of trade management because you don't have a lot to go on here. So I don't really want to watch this come down, come all the way up here, come down, come up here. I want some kind of control over my risk in this case here. So I'm going to use that left eye to judge things by. Again, we have this as sort of a first trouble area. You can see that we're running into this sort of trend line that's not really hugely relevant either. So, it's sort of just something to watch as opposed to, where I really want to take profit or get out. But again, that might be a good place to, reduce our risk, say from above the pin bar, maybe down to this left eye, which again would eliminate 75% more, 80% almost of our risk in this case here. If we do that. So again, I'll look to see if we can get it towards sort of this first really strong trouble area, which is this boxing of support and resistance here. But again, your first trouble area is right around in here and that rising trend line, but we'll see what happens, and I'll update this each time. Alright guys, so this order is just triggered. So I've gone ahead and just reduced my risk already, so I've moved it from the top of this bar here to just above the previous high around here. Again, just start to eliminate, just start to make logical decisions, and sometimes it seems irrelevant to move your stop so quickly. You might as well just start with it there. But again, I like to show you guys how I position size. I base it on the entire bar in this case, and now by reducing this risk here, again, we've already reduced a quarter of our risk right off the bat, even a little bit more. And again, we'll look to do that further. So I'm going to look to the next area would be, again, as I said, that left eye here. So somewhere over here, hopefully as we get down into here, that's a good idea. And then see if we can just drop down quick. So I'd really like to see this thing move pretty quickly. I think based on this type of setup, that's the sort of the logical approach. Just a quick update here, guys. So now that we've sort of broken this trend line here, again, not the most significant thing ever, but if we actually look today, even on the 4-hour, the 1 hour, you can see this nice bounce here. So really, it does come into play here as that first trouble area. So now I've gone ahead and moved my stop to that left eye of that 2-day pin bar as I'm viewing it here. So again, reduced majority of the risk here. Risk started here. Now, all we got is this little piece left here. So again, important, but still keeping the trade intact. So, even if we retrace here, or hopefully this trend line holds and we start to just fall right down here, that'd be great. But again, a lot of risk reduced, so it really sort of, takes a lot of the psychological mind game out of it for me. So it just makes it a lot easier to just, let things work out, and we'll see what happens next. Alright guys, so just a final update here. That was quick. It's just shot down real strong here. So nice profit, nice move here. Pretty simple stuff here with this huge bar, and not a whole great deal we need to do in trade management, but that's what I spoke about today in my webinars about. Just great big bars are a great starting place for most of you. So this thing could keep flying now. It looks like it is here. So we really could see down here, and some of you might just choose to go to break even and try to catch a big runner. But definitely the first major trouble area right here, and pretty simple trade. So if you guys have questions, let me know.